Hi everybody, this is QShe94 and I am here today with a new crochet tutorial for you. Today we're going to be making these super stretchy, super easy and fast to work up fingerless gloves. You will need a 5mm or H hook, a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and medium worsted weight yarn, size 4 or size 8 depending on where you are. I am using Red Heart in pumpkin. This one was done up in Red Heart with Love metallic in teal. But y'all can use whatever you want as long as it's in about the right size. With that in mind, let's get started. What you want to start your pattern is about 12 inches or 30 centimeters of a tail, just to have for sewing at the end. Once you've determined that, you can, like my bracelet tutorial, wrap your thumb twice, pull the bottom loop over the top loop, wrap your thumb one more time, pull the bottom loop over that new top loop, and hold the tail while you pull tight, and there you have a slip knot. I do have a more efficient way of doing this though. You take and you make a loop, making sure that the tail side is on the bottom and the working yarn is on the top where they cross. You take the working yarn and you pull that behind the loop you made so that you can see it through that loop, just like this. You reach into that loop and grab the working yarn and hold on to the tail while you pull it through. Right there. It goes much faster while you're working. Now to begin the pattern, you want to make 30 chains. Just like working with your thumbs, you wrap the hook, and you pull that top loop through the bottom loop, and that makes your first stitch. One more time, wrap the hook, pull that top loop through the bottom loop, and you have a stitch. And you want to go like this until you have 30 stitches across. Here we are, just going to double check my chain count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. With that, you want to chain one more, and in the back ridge of the chain, opposite the V shape, in these bumps right here, you want to put your hook in the second bump from the hook itself, wrap the hook, and pull that new loop back through the back ridge. You want to wrap your hook one more time and pull through the 2 loops left on your hook, creating your first single crochet. One more time, stick your hook into the back ridge of the next stitch, wrap your hook, and pull that new loop through the back ridge so that you have 2 loops on your hook. Wrap your hook one more time and pull that new loop through the 2 loops on your hook. And continue like that across. Alright, here we are at the end of row 1. To start row 2, you want to wrap your hook and make a chain real fast and turn around. Turn your work around. Take the hook and place it not here, but up here where you can see the V's. You want to place it under the back half of the V that faces away from you. You want to put it right in there, wrap your hook, pull it back out of the V so you have 2 loops on your hook, wrap your hook one more time, and pull through those 2 originating loops. One more time, put your hook into the back half of the V shape of the stitch, wrap your hook, pull that new wrap back out of the stitch with 2 loops on your hook, wrap your hook one more time, pull that new wrap through the 2 stitches to the 2 loops on your hook, and there's your single crochet. And you work like this for 11 rows. And on the 12th row, I'll show you how to make the thumb hole. Alright, here we are with 11 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, for the 12th row, you make a chain, just like normal. You turn your work, and you work into the first 18 stitches of the row. You go 1, 2, oh goodness, my yarn is stuck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 stitches. Alright, this is the part where you make the thumb hole. For this particular size, you want to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you want to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches, go into the 6th one as normal, into the back half of the V, and make a single crochet as you would if you were working the row normally. And continue as normal for the last 6 stitches. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, and for the next part, the 13th row, you want to chain 1, turn, work the first 7 stitches as normal, four, 5, 6, 7, and then you want to work a single crochet in each of the 5 chains of the thumb hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you continue to work the row as normal. And once you're done with this row, you want to work 9 more rows of single crochet. Alright, here we are, finished crocheting. We've got 22 rows in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All 22 rows accounted for. So here, you want to take and snip off a little bit of a tail. That way you have enough to weave in when you're done with the project. Just kind of bind off like that. And now you want to line up the edges like this. Go ahead and take your long tail from the beginning and your yarn needle. Take that end, feed it through the eye just like this, and begin sewing together. You want to make sure it's good and lined up so that all the stitches match up. Just go through like this and pull through all the way across. Yes, just like this. Keep it good and tight. That way you don't run out of length too quickly. You shouldn't if you have about a foot or more of tail, but just in case. I'm a paranoid person like that. Just keep working on across just like this. By this point, I should probably let you know, like, if you needed to alter the pattern, it literally does not matter how many stitches you use in the length or in the overall width of the project. I'm just showing you the size that I use to make ones that fit me and my younger sisters. These might be a little bit baggy on a toddler, but you can also use fewer stitches if you want to make a smaller size. But yeah, if my size doesn't work out so much for you, you can always add more chains to the starting chain, add more rows. You can widen out the thumb hole a little bit. You can even change its placement in the stitches too, if you'd prefer to have more covering over your fingers versus the rest of your hand. It's a very versatile pattern that way. You can change it however you need it for whatever size and shape you need. You can also use a slip stitch trick instead of sewing. You can save yourself the trouble of having this much to do by just slip stitching through it. I just find this to have a smoother finish for my liking. So by all means, you can create your own method for making these too. Almost done. Just got a few more stitches to go. Almost came loose there. Okay, just one more stitch. Okay, I'm going to hold that a little bit loose because I'm going to use that to tie my knot here. I recognize that mine is a little bit roundabout the way I tie off my sewing. It's not my favorite part of any given project, sewing, but I can do it if I need to. Well hidden the end from my sewing strand. So we're going to take the finish off strand now, and we are going to weave it in. Just kind of go through the stitches where you can find a space. I try to go through at least 5 stitches when I do this, just to make sure if something happens, there's still enough of a tail there that I can fix it later. Here's stitch number 5. Through, just like that. I'm going to pull it kind of tight so that it bunches up a little bit, and then snip such that you still have a tiny tail. That way when you pull like this, it hides itself. And just like that, you have your first fingerless glove. And all you have to do is make another one, and you'll have a nice little pair like this. These are super stretchy and super cute. They make for a very nice fashion accessory that also keeps you warm. And since they're kind of a firmer kind of cloth, they offer a little bit of support to your wrists. And I know those of you who crochet or do other forms of art, your wrists, they've been through a lot. So if you like what you saw today, please like and subscribe to see more. If you have any questions about the pattern or the materials used, please leave a comment and I'll see what I can do about answering those questions. And have a good day.